Good afternoon, everybody. Back to DADBEAR.Downtime, another live stream of our Space Engineers community play series. Stop by. Let me here's some of that technical stuff I talk about on a regular basis. Been a busy day. Forgot how long it takes to upload videos to YouTube. It's always a little surprising. Some of the benefits of the live streams I've found. Anyway, okay, so let us see. All right, so I did some work off camera. Figured out the way to transfer materials without trying to do it by hand, bring it over, is I just added a piston and a connector over here that I set up. We'll run up there real quick and I'll show you what we did. Hey Morgan, how you doing? So anyway, we had a conveyor block right here, of course. I just built a piston. Took a little while to get it loaded or get it lined up, but we're finally able to get it figured out. So I have transferred everything from this container over to the other. Make sure nothing got pushed into this. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect. It's not. I'm going to say disconnect, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to disable this so it does not pull anything, but I can still get power for this guy. All right. I just hooked over here and moved everything over to that container. In the meantime, I started working on relocating the assault turrets, which is what I'm in the process of doing right now. Small cargo containers that we brought over here to keep trying to slide off. Attach that one up there. This one, I haven't decided where it's going to go yet, but I'm also trying to keep in mind we've got planned for the trailer. We still have quite a ways to go in that regards. We're going to do this right now. We're going to get this moved. I think I am going to try to put a Gatling turret over here in these spots, similar to what we've got going up there, to help out. This haven't quite figured out how to do this one yet. I think I end up putting this guy in there as that point. Because I still need to have, I'd rather the landing deck for the shuttle be up here rather than on the trailer. So just in case something goes wrong, I want the trailer to be expendable. So, all right, so I think what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and relocate this guy. So we're going to put him right there. What do I have in my inventory? Large block stuff. Drop that. Do that. And I might as well go ahead and change that guy out. Yeah, we're going to get these relocated and go. So.
Energy low.
Refill the energies. Also gonna our med bay. Med bay is gonna be a hard one, guys. Because getting that thing in here, unfortunately, after I've got all this stuff already plugged in, that is not gonna be easy. It's not going to be easy at all. Not fun. Get our target options to weapons. What we got? Is blocks and want to select. Yeah. Ugh. It sucks, but it's what we gotta do. So.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Hit it. I did. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. Definitely wanted it. That's what I was trying to be careful of. Drop those over the side. I'll never see them again. Let me go ahead and put let me go ahead and plan on putting that. We'll put that turret in. Give me a type 2. It should fill up, and now I can go ahead and these guys should have stuff in them, so I can go ahead and start trying to plan this guy out. I think if I get, I'm gonna have to take these 3 out just to give it room to make sure we don't have any crazy issues. That's gonna leave. Go and get our merge blocks together. trying these out. So much. Be a little creative here. Eight is so strong. I hate that so much. Go. And back up. Let's go. So that's in place. We can go ahead and put
Meteor storm inbound.
oh, come on, Gatlins, do your job. There you go. It's like I won't know until he starts shooting. That's, oh, there it is. He's shooting the ship. Ooh. Pretty bad. You got some that are close. They nailed it. Whoa. Oh, they nailed it. Maybe not. Okay. So those are good. Let's go ahead and get this. Go ahead and get this guy placed. So I don't know if you guys got to see, some of you may have, I'm not entirely sure, got to see an issue I was having where it's like I lost all keyboard inputs. Like I was standing around and all of a sudden my engineer just starts running and I can control it with the mouse, but that's it. It's like I've actually had to unplug my keyboard and plug it back in order to get keyboard inputs back. Something similar. I don't know if it's the same situation, but something similar happened to Reaper, who's one of the other content, SpaceEngineers content folks worked with on the content engineers server during his live stream today, and where I have been incredibly fortunate to only have it while I was on my feet, he was in a vehicle and it completely destroyed his rover. And I will dare say it ruined his playthrough. He's doing a Survival Impossible playthrough right now, and yeah, it really tore him up. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that. See what's going on. Again, not entirely sure. So, okay. So this is, I'm trying to get. First of all, I don't know if I'm just gonna be able to fit the shuttle in here between those guns. That's gonna be tough. How wide are we up here? It's not gonna quite fit. That's 3 blocks wide. So I get rid of the... that's gonna be close. If I get rid of the winglets, we should be okay. Well, like I said, we'll be close. There's nothing I can really do to get around that. That's 1, 2, 3, more than 3 blocks. Oof. Let's see what we got here. See if there's anything we can actually do. That's 3 blocks. Be hanging over the back end quite a bit. Unless we just... we have to... maybe we have to extend the back out a little bit. We may have to... I mean... I would rather have a trailer again. I would rather have a trailer than just go with a longer rover. But, not sure about that. Let's see, real quick, some of the other things I did on off camera. I did repair the refinery, so the refinery has been repaired. Everything else up here, we got our guns. We've relocated this stuff. It'll be from here, somewhere in here, that we will be piping out where the trailer hitch is going to be. So, in the meantime, we still have to get the assembler on board. Let's see. That is not normal. Does that mean there's something in the game? I'm not sure. That's what I was trying to figure out. So I actually caught it right after it happened the first time. He had reloaded, and it happened the second time. And we were trying to figure out while he was playing. Ultimately, though, we could not come up with a reason why it did what it did. It ended up causing enough damage to his rover that included his survival kit that it ended up, killing him. So it was odd. It was odd. Well, see, that's just it. The first few times it happened to me, I thought my keyboard may have been going bad, so I replaced my keyboard. I've got a brand new keyboard, and it has happened once since then. So it's not, like I said, I've just had to unplug and replug the keyboard real quick. The bad thing is I can't pause the game because I'm not getting any keyboard inputs. It's only mouse. So it's just me running around, and it's like, so I'll stick myself up against something that doesn't allow me to move. And while it's doing that, I do the quick change on it. But all right. So let's go ahead and let's try to get some sort of plan done to get the assembler over here. The reason I bring it up is because now I've seen similar symptoms to different players with no common theme. We're not using the same computer. We're not using, there's something else going on. So just I want to see if anybody else experiences anything like that. It will be good to know. Do not have... Oh, I also, before, when I loaded up the game this time, I went ahead and added the easy naming, block renaming tool, so we will be able to easily rename the Hummingbird. And the other grids. We'll be able to do all of that, so. So those are all to be close to getting the assembler. It's gonna be interesting because we got to get that thing on its. We need to get it standing straight up. I don't know if I'll be able to lift it. So we're probably gonna end up putting it on the ground first and then trying to change the orient. That does me no good. That'll work out fine. Okay, yeah. Let me find out if... Okay, so if I go here and I hit that, this guy will drop. Yes. All right. That's what I needed to know. Let's see. Ghost machine, definitely not ideal. Modified. So that's what we were kind of curious about. But we couldn't, again, we could not find anything that pointed to anything specifically. So we're just kind of in a bad spot as far as being able to troubleshoot. And of course, it's survival impossible. So you can die in a heartbeat. So kind of where we were at. I need to turn around. Just realized because of where I entered the cockpit, if I jumped out there, it'd be very hard for me to get back in. This will also keep me from roasting anything. Keep your eyes out for that. If it's something, Reaper asked me if I had submitted a ticket about mine. I hadn't yet because I'm still trying to gather data on it. But if somebody else is experiencing the same sort of thing, it allows us to kind of collaborate and troubleshoot together. So. There. Ah, perfect. Just the right spot. Gummit. Room. I might have room. Nope, I do not have room. Why not? Why can I not put stuff in here? I should. There's plenty of room. No, I can't put computers in there. That's right, because they can't make computers. Okay. Come on, buddy. Get that. Sucks. Damn it, I hit it. It's ridiculous. There we go. All right. Should be good there. We're gonna need. Well, technically, I could put either end. Either end up. Doesn't really matter. Okay. We'll set this down and then. Try to flip it over. Some more room. Himself. Maybe I can use one of these. try to use one of these raiders as an assist. Crap, that'll be okay. Sorry. Can I grab anything out of that? I might be able to. Yeah, give me. Give me two plates. Yeah, it may require an update. Hey Gavin, how you doing? I get what you mean, Morbin. It's tough, man. I mean, sometimes it's just hard. I mean, that's the only way I know how to say it. Just to find that some days. Believe it or not, I mean, I have those days probably more often than I care to admit. Sure. Suck right there. Getting. Two. There we go. Get out of there. I do better than the rover. It looks like the rover's on fire. It's not really on fire. Careful about this. My side thrust is not the best. We've relocated some guns. We've gotten some stuff. We got almost everything moved over from the big ship. It's gonna suck though. Cannot have. Oh, God. This thing's gonna fall because of the blocks on it. I hope it doesn't. I know it's gonna try to shimmy to the back. May have to recover from this. Nope. Okay. It's gonna move though, so I need to I need to get down where I can get to the ship or get to the shuttle. There we go. Should very nearly pull it back. I don't know if I'm strong enough to move this. It's moving a little bit. Come on. A little more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Quote some bingo there. Come on. Ridiculous. That'll help. Boom. Boom. There we go. Nice. Drop all that stuff. Okay, so we got an assembler. Hold on, let's go. Yep. Safe fishing, nothing wrong with it. Reloading when things go south. Yeah, I try to keep it to a minute. Dragging this out. Oh man, I've had some of my greatest Clang moments have been merging stuff. Really probably the safest way to put things together, and yet, yeah, we got to add one more level of difficulty to it. By that magnetic pull thing. All right. Okay, so this is good. This is good. We got. So I'm going to say those were our key components that we were trying to get here. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Get that charging. Jump out of there. All right. So let's see what else. Ideally, we want to get the med bay out. Going to be difficult. We've got a programmable block there. That's going to be difficult to get in, to figure out where we're going to put it and that kind of thing. Because we're going to have to open up a hole in the roof. We still have... We do have 2 more O2H2 gens. We've got tons of batteries. The batteries may be the thing we end up missing the most if we lose those. So that's one thing I'm a little curious about. I need to get everything that we need to off the escape pods. We got to get a landing platform situation figured out. Okay. Maybe for now. I also took the antenna off of this. So Can't remember if this has a remote control or not. It may. Again, not entirely sure. That. I'm gonna say this: getting that thing hooked up was not easy. But I think we're gonna have to move a little bit to be able to build the trailer, as well as get the stuff we want on the trailer moved over. We're gonna need room for that. See, I'm thinking this is really the only area we're gonna be able to work with for the med bay. This is the only place I feel like there's really enough room to do it. We can always tee off here. Yeah, we can run a tee here. See, we could run the tee there. Because I think we're going to end up building back at least another layer or two. These little braziers don't really do anything for me. To me, they're kind of wasted components, but I also very, very importantly, we need to get, what am I caught on now? Is it the ramp? It's probably the ramp. Come on, you can do it. Go. I'm hung up on something. Don't know what. On something. And we still have, first of all, our survival kit isn't tied into anything. So we don't get any oxygen. Not that that's important, but I mean, okay. Caught up here? No, I'm not caught up there. It's gotta be down. Yeah, it's gotta be. I hate to get rid of this, so I'll probably need it again. But I can probably just build it at that point. Let's do this. Way up. I guess we still have this block to work with. Should be able to get. Yeah, I'm binding. Maybe that's what it is. I'd be binding on this stuff. Let's see what we got. Need to raise the. That might be what it is. I need to raise the suspension some. I did have to mess with the suspension to get this to go. Let me see if it moves though. It's moving a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Okay. Get out from under there. Should be good. Go ahead and put our brakes on. Wheels. Let's bring our height offset back up this way. There's a 62.6. Seems about right. Probably go a little higher than that. Should be good though. Yeah, we need to get the solar panels. Solar panels on would be great. Come on. Backwards, backwards. Certainly won't hurt to have them back, so let me do that real quick. Yeah, for right now, let's see if we can go ahead and start making some of the even if it's just kind of for brainstorming purposes. Yeah, some of the changes for the you want to smoke? All right. Just a minute, guys. I'm gonna. Mom Bear's taking a short break. I'm gonna have that here real quick, and I will be right back. nice. And Bear's finally starting to feel better, but I like to check on her through the day. All right. Let's see. Go ahead and start getting rid of these embrasures. Oops. Guess that's going to happen here too, right? Should pay attention to that. Yeah, she's starting to feel a little better. I feel like I should change. And take that and make that a slope like that. And my idea is to kind of have the hitch spot a little bit higher and then come down to a slightly lower platform. I do want to maintain the same size wheels though, so we'll have to be cognizant of that while we're building the platform. Thinking, as far as the flight deck, I may be able to just extend these blocks out a little bit, make a little bit larger flight pad, landing pad. You gotta be careful though. If we use this block that I'm pointing at as our hinge, like our spot for our where we start our trailer connection, then extending that next level up out is going to limit the amount of upward. Like if we get into a valley and the trailer is up on this side and the rover is up on that side, we don't want it to collide with that at the top. So maybe that block. Use that block as the trailer spot. That may be the way we have to do it. Other things we have to look out for. I want to remember to say this. Okay, so other things we need to look out for. If we find large grid hydrogen engines, we need to grab those. Those are going to be important. Real quick, just want to... Enough though. Not what I wanted. There we go. So yeah, we'll bring the hitch out from there and bring it down. Oh, what was the other thing? Crap. I said we needed to do the solar panels, didn't I? They came in at that color. They almost look fully built, but they're not. Strange. Oh, oh, up. Hmm. Oh, crap. I can't build. Oh, forgot. I can't. Why did I do that? I ground them away. I can't build solar panels. I can only repair solar panels. Oh, stupid thing to do. No, not. Okay. Alright, so we're going to put that on hold for right now. We have 3 solar panels up there. Golly, I can't believe I got rid of those. We'll have to take them off the Atlantis. I also need to work out a way to get cargo access from below, like from the ground. This is, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks back. What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that might work. Yep, do that. I'll probably use a connector I'm gonna keep this cheap though. This is pretty well, I'm gonna say this is pretty well protected, so I'm just gonna use a regular conveyor tube. Use a insect connector. It should work just fine. Can't reach it. Can't reach it. From that spot. Okay. Hey, Reaper. Welcome, bud. I've already started sharing your experience you were having earlier with others so that if they start seeing similar things, we know that it's not just a one-of situation, or perhaps we can isolate what the problem is that's causing the runaway symptoms. Yeah, this is a base runner wreck, so we captured one of the wasteland tire thieves. Cats are disagreeing right now. Anyway, so this is the base runner. We captured this and returned it to its rover form, and we're gonna turn this into our mobile base. We've taken the refinery, the assembler, a bunch of stuff from in there, and we're started moving it over here, but I'm gonna need a trailer, so that's what we're building right now. I'm gonna go at 1 block before we put the I think we're gonna want to go with the hinge first. Yeah, we're gonna go with a hinge first. Rotor. Things I needed to figure out is if we were gonna do I want to pipe it. I don't want it to just be a connect. I want it to be piped. That's when we move the hydrogen tanks over. Okay, so we got some changes we're gonna have to make. Let's see, 5. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this out. I'll drop that. Okay. Oh no. if there's anything in this thing. Yep. Got it, though. Caught it. Yep. Okay. So we need to take this guy out. And we're going to change this up and make this a armored. Okay. Not going to weld that up yet. All right, Reaper, will do. Yeah, it is. I'm hoping it's just a fluke. I really am. I'm just hoping it's fluke, because if it's not, then it's gonna take forever to try to troubleshoot it. Just let me. I had to build. Oh, because it's already built. That was dumb of me. There we go. So we're done there. And we came out one more, right? We're going to be building up here. I think this is where I was going to put the hinge, I think. Yep. Just for right now. Now, the bad thing is, I don't even know if I have all the components to make this, so we may be in a bit of a wacky situation here shortly. Let's see. The rotor. I think I'm going to be a little bit more cautious about this. I'm not going to build stuff up just yet, so. Rotor lock, okay. And then our side-to-side hinge here. Lock that. So give us the side-to-side movement that we're looking for. A little bit of protection. Need to find out how long this thing is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. And 21. Need room for the tanks. Tanks. So part of me wants to put the tanks toward the back. That way, if they get exploded, they don't. Again, they're as far away from the main rover as possible. 5. I also want to make room for my vehicles, the small grid stuff. How am I gonna be? 1, 2, 3, 3. That's right. I don't want right. I want left. Hmm. I'm going to be honest, those are more than likely going to be bumper wheels. Just to keep it, if we're going over rougher terrain, to keep it from getting mashed. These shorty suspensions. Maybe I can't do shorty suspensions. I didn't think about that. Oh, that looks like shorties in there. There's no shorties in there. We're on the wastelands. Ugh. Crap. I just need to stick with it. This is right. Steel plate. Great. Uh, Gonna go longer. Almost reached the base of the front one. Mm-hmm. Those aren't going to be turning. Which means I can bring this out. I'm not going to mess with that just yet. I guess in the spirit of my asymmetric builds recently, I'm going to be doing another asymmetric approach. Yeah. Ugh. They're close. Yeah, I've really only, I'm not going to say I haven't done asymmetric builds before, but I've started to actually try to put, I'm going to say, better asymmetric designs together. Thinking, guys. And since these wheels aren't going to be turning, I don't have to worry about them doing their, like, interfering. If I can get stuff in where I can tuck stuff all the way up to the edge of these wheels if I need to. try this. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I don't know what I just did. Something just weird. Wait first, see if it'll work. I don't know if it will or not, so let's see. I don't know why I run around. I can just run underneath, straight underneath it. Save time. Crazy. Mm-hmm. Jesus. Excuse me. Let's here and got hinges. Steel plate I needed. Why did I do that? Yes, thank you. Okay. I got them locked, right? Yeah, I do. $32. We're on the ground. We're close. Is that going to be too steep? It's probably going to be too steep. Let's bring them up. There. Grab some more steel plate. It's not gonna let me because they're in the ground now, right? A little higher.
Energy low.
So far, not really the way I wanted to do it. I think I really have. Right now, I don't know if I got a choice. I may have to. I mean, we could possibly work in some double hinges, but I'd rather not do double hinges. We're gonna go down just a smidge. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. We are at 28 degrees. Negative 26. Curse. I don't have anything on there. Go up some. Let's see if that gets. Oh, that's good right there. Reverse. Six. That's 26. Let's see how close we are. Seven. I can, okay, I can just walk up on it. I have to strengthen up the suspension. Get those done. Part that's going to look like garbage. Awfully tall. Dig that all. Charge real quick, but let's first recharge. Sides filled in. Still have plate, right? Yep. Okay. It's not great. It's not terrible either. I wonder if that'll work. I wonder if we'll have any collisions with that. I guess it's possible. It's time to find out. Sparks, no nothing. Okay. Worked. First, the next test. Got more scrap, something around here. I've seen it. Keep running across it every now and then. See it on my contact screen. That one in there. See, that's what we got to be aware of right there. Let's see. Let's see, wheels. All suspensions. Need to make sure our height offset is maximum. Our moves this up a little bit, just to where we start coming down. We're 36. Hey Max, how you doing? Yeah, I'm hoping. I guess we'll see. That's what this whole thing is anyway, right? Experiment. I don't know if the bumpers might catch the lip. That's what I'm trying to figure out the exact. We may end up having to go 27.5 degrees on the incline. Of course, I can always, I was going to say I could try to lift the front a little bit. Not sure. So let's see what we get. We'll line up with the edge of the ramp. Real slow. Vision box. Vision box. Nope. Yet. They're moving. They're moving up. Back up just a smidge. I feel like maybe those suspensions. F2. I feel like these. Let's take a look at what they're. They got air shock. They have no power. See, that's why I think they bounce. Like they move so much. Or it's strength. It's strength that they need. If I can give them a little bit more, I'm going to go 10. Because right now the front of the cockpit's going to hit the ramp. Let's see if 10. Oh, they're still moving. Okay. Let's go one by ones again. 3. Left. Right, 2, 3. I only have 2 on the back. I may only have 2 on the back. Right, that's what's going on. Go ahead and bump that strength up to 15. Actually, let me do this. Let's try 50. Okay, see, now they're down. And what I'm hoping is that they're going to force the nose up because they're, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. May not have, I don't know if it's friction or what. Take a look at the wheels. All suspensions, friction. Let's turn it up. Little bump. Oh, that might be a problem. Oh, might be a problem. I also need to scratching anything on the back here. Okay. Up a little bit. 2. Here, I only got 2 back here, right? Yeah. Okay, these do not need to be as strong. They do not need to be as strong. It's gonna be, I think these can be 0. Because right now they're actually holding the, they're breaking traction on the rear wheels. All right. Try this again. I won't be able to get enough traction to push myself up here. Yeah. Wow. Well, there's only one option for that. Slowly. Good news is that I think we've got this. I think we've got this straight. I think as far as the transporter, I think the transporter's set up enough to go through it. We're gonna have to make some changes here, though. Blast doors. Course. Okay, we have to go forward more, which sucks. We have to pipe differently. Close. All right. That worked there. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 vehicles parked like that. Hmm. Just had an idea. Just had an idea. It's just so crazy. It just... Oh. I'm gonna grab the other vehicles. I'm gonna kind of pre-stage them so I got them laid out. And then we gotta figure out where we're gonna be putting the... What's going on here, guys? Did I really park that close? You're crazy. 3. Crazier, the more likely to work, yeah. That's the hope, at least. Yeah, this can be... I'm not running the hydrogen engines right now because I only have 35% hydrogen left in the tanks. This can be a little bit power consumptive. Ooh, I gotta be really careful about that. Let's check that out real quick. Yeah, this stuff can ruin Jason. Let's just make sure it's not tore up. Alright. We're gonna do the same thing we did before. We're gonna make sure the wheels height offset is as far as it can go. Let's go any higher. I'm not seeing any higher. See lower. Seeing higher. Yeah. Oh, I can pick this one up. No worries. Okay. Get centered. Hung up on the back, which sucks. Oop, slow down. I don't know how long we'll be keeping this, Jessup. Especially if it keeps... Come on. Let's turn the friction up. Ain't doing that. I rarely drive with 100% friction. It's kind of, to me, it's kind of asking for trouble. Come on. There we go. Go. This thing's got so little power. There we go. This thing does not have a connector on the bottom, so it doesn't really matter. All the lights being on this thing is a bit of a problem. Brake lights off. Everything's off. Okay. Hey, no worries, Reaper. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it, brother. Hopefully we'll get that issue figured out. Thank you, bud. Okay. Now the question is, I should have room for one more transport. I think what I need to do is I need to get rid of this for this guy to stop dragging on the ground. I think that's what's causing the problem. I don't think we'll have nearly the issue. This stuff. It looks cool, but it's not necessary. I think we can do something with that, though. Make it a little bit better. Right? Might help it get up that edge a little bit better. I'm getting rid of this. Those are just asking to get caught on something. I don't mind these so much. I think we'll be okay. All right. So the reason I'm putting all these up here is, one, so I know that I've got enough room to put all the vehicles. And this one, well, I'm sorry, this one, boy, you can tell I grew up in the South. This one, of course, we're carrying stuff on this particular transport. I mean, this is not, I mean, we've got the battery on the side that we're carrying. We were carrying an unknown signal on the other side. These are all they're going to be varying widths sometimes. So yeah, that's the King's English. Forget what I had it set at, so I got to run up there and check. All the wheels in the rear. So we were 25% on the power, 36 on the strength in full set, and then friction. Okay. 25, 36. 100 friction. And then for the small, what is this? These two are different. Those are all. It's weird they're not in that group though. Oh. Well, it didn't look like they were in that group. Suspensions. 25, 36, 100 friction. Go ahead and get that. The ones. Power. So this, and this. These. And strength 50. 50. Okay. Got it. Grab the right thing. So we went 25. 36. Full offset, and we went full friction. Oh, we have. That would be so bad. Oh, that's gonna be close. Get it? Okay. Turn this way so I can get a better view. 1. That one's going to be 0 power, 0 strength. We're good there. That's up front. And then right 3 is back here. So this one is 0. Okay. So 1. These. Strength, we had 50 on these. That's right. It's those 3. Which means we should be able to roll up on this now. Pushing it now. That's funny. Its back end is slightly higher than the rest. That's the problem. Okay. Ah. There we go. Leave it there. I should have. I took the pressure off of that. I think this will fit up there now. It's hard to tell. Let's see what angle that's at. It's actually. It might be higher now. Maybe because of the weight on the front part here. Let's see if we can get this thing to go. Oh, not yet. If. Let's go ahead and do the suspensions. Shift 4, yep. Hopefully we got the components. I don't. We do right now. Yeah, I'm looking forward to taking this thing out on its first shakedown. That's going to be kind of cool. We're not going to be bringing any of these vehicles, the small grid vehicles, with it, but we are going to be probably bringing the shuttle, maybe the Hummingbird. It's to get the friction. Let's get rid of that. I'll dump what I got first. So, oops, I don't know what we're going to adjust the friction on these. As far as the batteries that we salvage from the Atlantis and elsewhere, they're probably going to go embedded in this, so. In fact, I'm in the wrong. Oh. There we go. Wrong cockpit there. Still moving it. Like they aren't moving at all. I feel like they should be moving some, but it's a 50. I dropped that down to like 45. They're not moving, man. Not getting it. Come on. Air shock, yep. We got friction. We shouldn't have friction. It's messing stuff up. Delete. these have friction? They shouldn't have friction either. Okay, let's see. What's the problem? Friction. Don't stop, guys. Come on. We had it just a second ago. What happened? Oh. Should do it right there. Come on. You can do it. A little more. Why is this truck having so much more difficulty? Oh, so dumb. And that time, it kept me from... Come on, man. Killing me. Yeah, I know it can't all be easy. Still kind of disappointing. And I don't want to take too hard a run at it, because well, that'll be when I break it. Craziness. Back. I have to. Gonna run, so we gotta. Oh, it slowed me down so hard. Come it, man. There we go. Oh, come on. You got it. No. I don't know. It's kind of weird because, again, the first one didn't have any issue with it. The first one didn't have any issue with it. I'm seeing that one. I'm gonna try to take these back up to 50, where the others were. Because we are catching a little bit of the cockpit on the plating, so. Watching my wheels, seeing what's happening here. Yeah, I don't know what's causing the hang up. And I don't want to break it, but geez. I wonder if it's because of the weight I got on the back. Let me try to get this weight. Maybe the weight off the back is what's, or the weight on the back is what's causing the problem. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave the battery. I know the battery's heavy, so that could be part of it, but let's see if I can get it right there. End up putting a hummingbird up here. Ish. Oh, we got plenty of room. I was a little worried that there wasn't gonna be enough room for it, but there's obviously plenty of room. I don't want to drop the battery yet. Do one at a time. See what we get. Still lined up? Kinda. Alright. Let's go. Not nearly enough of a head start on that one, I don't think. Oh, look. Look at that. It was the hummingbird. It's weird. Not bad, just... Okay. Ugh. Of course. I think what was causing is the weight of the hummingbird on the back was keeping the front wheels, when they got over, from maintaining enough traction. Because as the back wheels came up, those are the wheels that you want pulling you forward. But because the hummingbird was on there, it kept lifting. It reduced the traction we were getting on the front wheels. I think that's what it was. That's my thought. So, but okay. So, what I know now is, okay, so this block, we're going to be running a conveyor line down the middle. And then off of that, I want to say this is the middle, if I'm right. Middle. Yeah, middle. So off middle, and then we're going to do inset connectors off to the sides here so that the transports can connect. get what they need. No connector on this guy, if I'm correct. Pretty sure there's no connector on this guy. Nope, no connector. So we're either not going to use this guy, or he'll be like a one and done, like a throwaway. I don't know. Might just grind it down, take the important stuff, and there. Because I can't really keep him secure around here without throwing a mag plate on. Which I may throw mag plates on this thing anyway, on the floor. But, the way I'm seeing it right now, though, I think what we're gonna do is. But we can carry everything. We can certainly carry everything, those vehicles up there. And we've still got room back here. Sorry. We can put our hydrogen tanks. And then what I was thinking of doing, the problem with this is, of course, we don't have room to put our shuttle, to dock our shuttle. But if we do an elevated landing pad over this, we can park the shuttle on top, have these vehicles underneath. And that might allow me to tie in this ramp as to part of the structure a little better than what it looks like right now. So, but for another time. Yeah, that'll have to be for another time. So, I can even put, we can even separate the hydrogen tanks. Because I think I only need one. I think I only need to grab one of these large hydrogen tanks. If I can do that, I think that will carry enough hydrogen for us, as long as we can process it and be in good shape there. I think one hydrogen tank back here will be good enough. Should be able to provide us with enough hydrogen once we get hydrogen engines to keep the rover powered. And like I said, all we'll have to do is whenever we find a lake, we will have to make sure we do not pass a lake without scraping some ice. And I still haven't. There's going to be exterior conveying to go on the top here. I kind of wanted to actually make that part of the aesthetic. So, but similar to this here, we'll have. Like this is just something we can jack it up to work on it. But similar to that, we'll probably have it on the other side here. Is we'll have a scraper drill so that we can pick up ice when we go by. Yeah, there are few, if any. I really don't. I think the one time I actually played Scrapyard, I think I found one the entire time. So, yeah, it's not an easy one. So, we'll go ahead and move these back down, and we know they fit. We know we can do this entire 3 back, these blocks on the rear. We've got room to put our hydrogen tank, because I really did not want to go a lot further out with the really did not want to go further out on the trailer. Hidden. I don't think I'm gonna need. I'm gonna turn that off. I'll leave that. Yeah, good there. So I'll take these off, and I might do some off-camera work. If I do, I'm gonna try to keep it to like just completing blocks that we've already got. You know, setting up the hinges and the rotor and whatnot. I may lay out some of the work for the raised landing pad, but like I said, I'll try not to do so much that it takes away from you guys getting to see what we're doing. So, yeah, this thing is backing down. Way better. Still had a little bit of contact, and it was probably on those little bumper mounts. Crazy. No power. No power. This thing is, I'm gonna say less than fun right now. Tower 25%. Let's drop that down to like 50. I can park it later, but still using too much power. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode today. This one was it was short, but it was good. It was fun, and I think we'll be in a good place here for this guy. And like I said, we've got a few things here that we're going to want to, of course, bring over, but it's going to take some work to get those in. So, but we'll do it. We'll do it and get it done. I just noticed it. I'll get this last guy moved. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hey, I just wanted to throw something out here. I don't know if I know I did mention it at the end of the last stream. I think that was the one I was doing at night, the later one. Saw something I've never seen before during our streams. We had a huge audience, huge as far as my experience. That later night stream, our peak concurrent viewers was 111, which just blows my mind to have had that many people watching at the same time. That is super cool. It was great. It makes me feel good about just sharing this gameplay with you guys. So I just want to say thank you. Everybody that comes by and watches during the live streams or watches later after the stream's over and watches it as just a video. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And yeah, I think it's good. We're sharing information. We're playing. We're having a good time. It's good. It's good. Thank you again. All right, I'll let you go. Everybody, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And always, always be safe. Remember, close your visor. Don't forget your damners. And I'll see you on the other side.